Hi everyone, and welcome to the latest EEX Power Profile. My name's Michael Mervyn Jones, and today I'm joined by Tim Greenwood from EEX and Dina Lasheva from PXE. And for this Power Profile, we're going to discuss the potential of the Polish power market. Before we get into the detail and discuss why now is the right time to be looking at the Polish market, Tim, perhaps I can come to you and maybe in a nutshell, you can summarise what the EEX Polish offering is and also the relationship with EEX to PXE.
Yes, Michael, I'll be happy to do that. So the EEX offers financial power futures for the Polish market. They are futures which are run in euros, so the currency is euros. We run those contracts between 8 and 6 p.m. every day European time. We offer a collection of 6 months, 7 quarters and 6 years. And in addition to that, we have our subsidiary EPEX, which now runs a day-ahead auction for the Polish market as part of the multi-NEMO license which they have. So we're covering a mix of the spot and the futures markets in that sense. But you also asked about PXE, and PXE stands for Prague Exchange Central Europe. It was founded in 2007, is a Prague-based power and commodities exchange. And in the year 2016, PXE and the EEX came together to form a joint central order book for the EEX and the PXE markets. That went live in 2017, and since then PXE has been acting as the facilitator for the contracts which are based in the Czech Republic, in Slovakia, in Hungary, in Romania, and also in Poland.
Okay, thanks for that. That's cleared that bit up. Let's get into the nitty-gritty then and ask that big question. Tim, why Poland and why now?
Yes, Michael, that's actually quite an easy question to answer. Poland has recently been acting as an island, if you like, in energy trading. It has a large share of local state incumbents which dominate the market, coupled with lower cross-border flows and low capacity which is offered, which meant that it is kind of isolated, if you like, compared to a number of the other neighbouring countries in there. But if you look at Poland, it's a big market, it has a big size as a country, and there are a lot of changes which are expected at the moment. It's a country which is heavily dominated by fossil fuel generation, and we don't need to go into too much detail about what's going on in Europe in terms of climate change, in terms of the introduction of renewables and sustainability. And this change in Poland means for all of us a lot of trading opportunities and new opportunities to get involved in that market. And that is why we see the timing is very good at the moment.
Brilliant. Thanks for that. Dina, I'd like to bring you in here. Tim mentioned EPEX SPOT earlier. And EPEX SPOT have certainly been instrumental in bringing equivalency to the Polish market. Perhaps you can tell us a little bit more about that.
Of course. Thank you, Michael. And hello, everyone from lockdown Prague. Regarding the EPEX SPOT entry in Poland, why is it important? Important it is now because the isolated market, as Tim mentioned, has opening up to other market participants, is opening up to rest of the Europe. So the first step was made by opening the market to other exchanges to join on the NEMO basis license. And the next step will be the interim market coupling project that is planned to be finished in June. And the result of this will be basically one European integrated market. And this will create a huge opportunity like a huge liquidity pools and a lot of opportunities. And of course, it eliminates a lot of burdens and market access and problems with the cross-border capacities.
So perhaps Dina, I can also take over and cover what's going on in the neighbouring countries, which is also an advantage. So since the PXE contracts moved to the EEX rulebook in 2017, we have seen a huge explosion, I would use the word, of volumes in the neighbouring countries surrounding Poland. We've seen that in the Czech market, the German market, and especially the Hungarian market. And what that means is that because of these volumes, we have a lot of interest geographically in this area. That is attracting new regional members to trade, and that new interest can only benefit the Polish market. There are a number of other advantages which I can mention, such as the standard exchange benefits, cross-margining, and lower barriers to entry of actually trading everything on one platform, and being financial futures, and with a number of companies having access to that platform, they're just able to log on and test the Polish market. They're standard benefits that exchanges can offer. But we see that this increase in the liquidity around the Polish markets in Central Europe as key to actually being able to develop the Polish market in the future.
And of course, let's not forget about the currency, because so far the Polish market, that was the spot market, was organized by a local exchange, and it was traded in Polish zloty. So this was an issue for, let's say, most of the Poland-based companies to enter EEX and trade the financial futures, because they were just not able to handle the FX risk. And also many other smaller companies who don't have, let's say, robust back office and a financial department, and are not able to handle this risk. This obstacle is basically gone now, because once all Europe is traded in euro, the spot market, which means that all underlyings are in euro, then there is basically no reason or no point why not to start trading financial futures that are on top of this underlying. And it's another step to make it easier, and the capacities, the currency, the cross-margining and other benefits, and altogether this package is just the key step to unlock the potential of the Poland.
Okay, so to summarize, I guess what we're saying is there's progress has been made, barriers to entry are coming down, and EEX has been facilitating it for customers, making it easier for customers to trade Poland. Get that, but here's the question: why should customers trade Poland? You mentioned unlocking the potential. Tim, maybe I can ask you, what is the potential of Poland?
Yes, so Michael, the potential of Poland, I would just cover three main areas, to be honest. The first one, which will be the most interesting for the traders, is that there are more trading opportunities because of the transition away from fossil fuels. That has to be the main focus. But secondly, we have an increasing number of Polish members. I mentioned before what is happening regionally with the expansion of the volumes. Therefore, we have more Polish members. And we also have the easy access for the current EEX member base to actually be able to test these new markets. So if we couple, again, the number of trading opportunities with the ease of access to be able to tap into the trading opportunities, we see that as a major potential for the Polish market.
Great. So there's lots of potential. But how is EEX helping customers to unlock that potential? Dina, perhaps I can ask you that.
Well, we party hard with our customers, but unfortunately this is not going to be possible due to Corona times. So the physical encounters with our clients are limited. So we are in process of preparing of, let's say, a series of webinars that are with a different focus. Because first of all, we are conducting webinars that are focused on the Polish market participants, to explain how EEX works, to explain the clearing and settlement processes, and basically to help them understand the whole process so that they are not afraid to trade on the exchange. There are also many differences between how the clearing and settlement is done by the local exchange in Poland, because as EEX is a German UTility, not utility but entity, there can be slight differences in for example VAT charging and stuff like that. So these details, this information will be one part of the series, but of course there will be another field or another focus of the webinars, which is the Polish market potential. So the dynamics, the fundamentals. We are in connection with some experts and analysts who are going to explain how the market works. They are going to show to the participants and to the audience also the role of the renewables and how is it changing the complete price pattern and the market dynamics. So I believe that there are many interesting events in process and in progress, and I hope we will just bring Poland close to our customers, and we hope they will try and trade.
Okay, so there you have it. Exciting times, it seems, for Poland. Thank you guys for the explanations today. I think that would be really useful. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions or you would like to know more about the EEX Polish offering, we'll make sure to put both Tim and Dina's contact details in the newsletter so you can reach out to them directly. That's all for today. In the meantime, I'd just like to say thanks again for your attention. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.